Hi and welcome to Mixed Media Friday. Hey, this is Cece and today I'm going to show you a fun glazing technique, and I'll be using Dina Wakley's paints as well as some awesome paper artsy stamps. Today I'm working in the Small Dilutions journal, and as you can see it's becoming quite bulky on the left hand side, and if I were to keep going one page after another, by the time I reach the back of the book this side will be way too thick and way too curvy, and I wouldn't be able to do anything in it. So from now on I'm going to work my way backwards, meaning starting from the back page, and by the time that I reach this area here I will have equal amounts of bulkiness on each side, and that way I'll be able to manage that a little bit better. Here's a little trick I want to share with you. I keep all my clear backing, plastic backing out of products that I buy. Of course, I've been collecting a lot over the years, and this is just to help me see how a stamped image would look on a background. I have a very busy background, and the stamp that I chose is is kind of busy, and I want to be able to see some of that goodness through it. You'll understand in the end why. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp directly onto the plastic backing. It doesn't matter what ink you use because you don't want to keep that. So by moving it around, I can actually see what's going to peek through that stamped image, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. So this is the stamp that I'll be using. Another thing too is when you want to write a quote on your journal page and you're not sure exactly what the placement of it, where it would look best, just either stamp your sentiment on a piece of acetate or take like a Sharpie pen and write it on a piece of acetate and then move it around and see where it goes best. The technique I wanted to show you today is glazing. If you were with us last weekend during Donna Downey's classes, I know the one on Sunday, we used that technique. Giselle has used it extensively in her tote bag class. It is so much fun. I love how I can see a faint image of the gorgeous background. I really was tempted not to cover it up, but I really wanted to show you that technique. But I love the fact that I see muted tones of that background, and then through the flowers we see the gorgeous colors. So I'm going to show you a close-up of what they look like. I love Dina Wakley's paints. They are in between glossy and matte, and I just love the reflection. I love the colors as well. There's no texture on this page. It's flat, and I meant it that way. The texture is rendered by the patterns, the geometric patterns in the background, and the ones that are popping up in the foreground. Now you could go a step further and do some shadowing around those flowers if you wanted to. I'm just going to leave it like that because I really don't want to darken the page too much. I like the effect of the white glaze, and this is what I'm going to settle for. You saw that when I put on the glaze, I went over the black lines a little bit, and the perfectionist in me is battling with the new me and saying, maybe you should go over with some more India ink and trace it back. And no, I love it the way it is. It's hazy, it's fuzzy. I love these stamps. So many shades that you can choose from. I picked up these three and I thought, no, I'm not going to use all three of them. I'm just going to choose one and go with it. But darn it, I couldn't stop myself. So I played with all of them. My glaze is not completely dry, so I will leave my book open. I love this page. It just makes me happy. I went with flowers because they're easy. Of course, with this technique, you can draw, you can stencil and glaze around it. There's so many possibilities. And the quote, of course, is perfect. A quote from Diane Reevely. Life is art, live yours in color. Indeed, so true. So I hope that you've enjoyed this tutorial and the technique that I've showed you. As usual, thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below and I will catch you on Tuesday. Have a great creative weekend.